Right, so this is the rest of 2018. These were games that were either just like bad but not enough to be like, oh fucking let's make a whole big long ranty video like 76 that you're gonna see, or they were okay, they were just fine, you know, nothing out of the ordinary, or they were like, oh it's pretty good but it's just a demo, and or they were just not my thing. Like if we're gonna do one straight away with just a tiny bit of footage, it'd be Megaman 11. That's our first one, where I'm not a Megaman like crazy nut like Photon, who did a full let's play and a full review, so he's gonna be down below. You can see his in-depth thing. I'll play Mega Man every so often, although I personally prefer the more strategy-based ones of the NT series, and you know, let's face it, the NT series looks a lot better. That Mega Man looks better than that Mega Man. That Gutsman looks better than that Gutsman because he's got a lot more detail and doesn't look like whatever the fuck this is, and that role looks better than that role. So yeah, I prefer the strategy ones, but I don't mind playing the base ones, and I played the base one. I played 11, and it's another Mega Man. Like, that's all I can really say. You jump and shoot. You jump and shoot, and the jump and the shoot is good. The jump and the shoot is very good. It looks nice. It sounds nice. I mean, it's a Mega Man game. I think that's what you've come to expect. And it plays like a jump and shoot. It's good. And there might be a couple of flaws. You know, some people say that the power-ups are not as utilized as some of the previous Mega Mans, and some of the enemies kind of like, that's bullshit, Yellow Devil, fucking Yellow Devil, he's even worse than when he was in the other game. And yeah, he kind of is, and it's not a fun time with Yellow Devil, but for the most part it's a good jump and shoot. And if you want to see a full playthrough of Jump and Shoot and hear a review by a Mega Man expert that is an expert in Mega Man and can kill everything with the Mega Buster without getting hit because he is a Jump and Shoot master, well, there's a green dragon down below. But for me, I played it, I liked it, it was a good Jump and Shoot, but that's really all I can say. I'm not Mega Man enthusiast, so it's not a full review. So yeah, that's basically how every one of the rest of 2018 are going to go. We've got a few big ones like 76, Pokemon Let's Go and Smash Brothers, which I've actually got the audio recorded for because it got leaked, and I kind of am pissed off that it got leaked, and I do mention that. Whether I actually upload that audio or not, I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait for 6 days so that I'm actually playing it with friends and I'm not pissed off that everybody fucking leaked it. Like Mr. Hacker here, where you can see the footage that I caught via the person that hacked their Switch. Dick. But maybe I'll wait, because by the time we've done this, then Smash will be out, then Blame will be like, Mr. Spyro, I've got Smash, Mr. Spyro, can we play Mr. Spyro? Yes, Blame, but I'm taking Ridley. Ridley's mine, right? Ridley's fucking mine. Piranha Plant's not out yet, so I'm using Ridley. Okay? Okay. So I don't know whether I'll release that Smash audio where I'm just kind of salty that the game got leaked and make a leak review. Maybe I will, I don't know yet. But for now, before we get into the last 3 big ones, this is the rest. And as for Mega Man, it gets a 4 out of 5. It is a good jump and shoot, and I'd recommend that you pick up the jump and shoot if you're a fan of the jump and shoot. Next one. Same, I played a lot of it, which was Runner 3. It's good. It's again a runner game. It's a little bit of a lesser runner game though, because I played Runner 2. I played the shit out of Runner 2, 100%ed Runner 2, and Nintendo bought the rights to Runner 2, and it's had to have a lot of downgrades to fit on a Switch cartridge. It's still a good runner game, you know, you run, you jump, you collect the gold, and if you can get to the end you get the perfect plus or double perfect plus if you hit the bullseye and such. So it still works as a runner game, but there are things that are a lot more lacking. Like instead of 5 worlds, there are only now 3 worlds. A lot of the backgrounds are just bland now. Like if you compare this here, like this empty field in the back, there's a little bit of stuff going on in the back and it's still very weird and wacky like the original. But you compare this, where they've had to remove a lot of the background and a lot of the particles, to this level in Runner 2, side by side, yeah, the difference is night and day. So it's had a bit of a downgrade, and then there's the fucking retro levels that are just so fucking infuriating and annoying, and you have to get all the gold bricks in one fucking run, and it's just so stupid, and nobody wanted them to return, and they did fucking return, and nobody's happy with them, and fucking I can't remember who makes Runner right now, is just sitting there on their asses laughing like, ah, we did it for the meme, we did it for the meme, ha ha, look at your age, look at your face, ha ha, isn't it fun you doing the retro level? No, it's not fun that I'm doing the retro level, it fucking ruins the game, stop it, dick. And then, you know, the characters aren't as creative. Like there's some like Jack Black and Shovel Knight, because, you know, Shovel Knight's got to be in everything now. Fuck's sake. Why couldn't it be Shantae? You know, Way Forward's probably more popular. Like, why couldn't Shantae be the runner? Why has it got to be him again? Oh, he's an assist trophy in Smash. Of course fucking is. He's in everything now. Fuck's sake. Can't you give somebody else a chance? Why not Shantae? Why not Mighty Switch Force Girl? Why not even fucking Ukulele? Like, I know it wasn't the best game, but can we give somebody else a chance? Or, you know, even if we have to have a Shovel Knight character, can't it be Spectre Knight or King Knight? Can we give one of them a chance? Like, why has it always got to be you? Why have you got to be the centre of attention, Shovel Knight? Let somebody else have a chance. So, yeah. It's a good runner game. It's a nice runner game. It runs and jumps like Runner 2, but it's kind of like a Wii U port, warts and what Wii U? Fucking Wii U. Wii U, Spyro! Wii U! Since when was it on Wii U? That died like 3 years ago. Switch. It's on the Switch. It's on the Switch. But yeah, so it's a basic port to the Switch, but it's a port with warts and all. Like, it's still got the bullshit retro levels that nobody wanted, and it's still got some of the lacking characters that are either just like, I don't care about this person, like the Carrot Lady, or a cross promotion like Shovel Knight, which is just like, why? Like, can't you give somebody else a chance? So yeah, overall, Runner 3 is pretty good. I liked it, but there are a few things that drags it down, like the graphics and some of the characters and the retro levels. So it gets a 3 out of 5, really. What? What's that? It's got a turkey suit. Oh shit! Alright then, it's a 5 out of 5. It's 5 out of 5. It's a perfect game. Gobble gobble. Happy Thanksgiving. You wanna have a bad time? You want a meme? It's good shit. Oh no. I think the fandom's watching me. Should we really be talking about this one? What if I say I don't like a character? What if I say I hate that character in my party? Oh, they might kill me if I say that. Should I say that I don't like Susie? Should I say that Susie's a fucking bitch? Should I say that I fucking hate having Susie in my party? Oh, there they go. There they go, typing in the comments. But yes, the next one is Deltarune, which is a demo by Toby Fox, and it's such a shame that it's a demo. That's why it's just kind of in the rest, because there's not a great deal to talk about. It's more Undertale. Like, if you liked Undertale, it's more Undertale, but slightly more improved. But it's also less Undertale, because it's only about 4 hours long, because it's chapter 1, and he needs a full team in order to complete the entire game. But for a 5-hour demo, which is more than the AAA industry ever gave you, you have to pay $60 for the fucking Break It Early beta, which isn't a beta, it's just a fucking 2-day early demo, you lying twat, Todd Howard. But for a free demo, goddamn, is it packed full of wonder and amazement and goodness. Everything, as I say, looks exactly like Undertale, sounds exactly like Undertale, and that king checker thing, that shit is everybody's jam. That song be popping, that song be good, it's nice. And then you obviously have the fluffy boy that everybody thinks is too precious and must be protected, which is true, because the fluffy boy is adorable and precious and must be protected, don't do that one. The fluffy boy is probably not, is too precious for the sex thing. Stop bringing that picture up! Bad. You can't do that to the fluffy boy. And as you can see from art of the fluffy boy and others, all the characters, or at least all the new characters, because there are returning ones, all the new characters have already endeared themselves, like the fluffy boy and the spade child Lancer that is basically the Chad of the Dark World. So everybody loves the new characters, everybody's loving the new updated combat system, where it's more of a team-based RPG. When you're attacking, you've got 3 people in your team, and people are liking the more overworld aesthetic when you have to do some sort of combat challenge. Like with Undying, you couldn't see where you were getting hit, but now the screen darkens and you can see your heart. And people like that a lot more. The only thing that is shit is Susie, who is the worst character. She is, by the way. I don't care if she had that redemption at the end. That was a rushed redemption, and all the way through it, even when I told her not to attack, she was a bitch and she kept attacking. And I was glad when she was out of my party. And when she said that she was joining the bad guys, good, piss off, I don't want you. I'll stick with the cute fluffy boy that is too precious for this world and should be protected. So yeah, Deltarune, it was great. And also at the very end, if you beat the game, well, here's what I found and here's my reaction. Hey neighbour, when's your brother gonna come by? My girl'd love to see him. He's a sweet little man. He's just got one problem. He doesn't like my wife's cooking. What's wrong? What? 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 What the fuck? Thank you, Malware Bites. I know it's not good. What the fuck? He's fucking purple as well. Well, hello there, Douglas. You know, a human can be peeled much like a banana. You just got to give it the right stimulants, Douglas. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't. can't. I can't. I can't. Alright, I'm back, Douglas. You don't like my wife's frozen food, Douglas? Well, I would cook. There's a grill behind him! There's a... You broke my grill? You broke my grill? If this fucking says... I swear, if I click the description and it says this grill is fucking broken, I'm done. That's it. That's enough. That's enough. I'm back. I've got a bottle of water. Yes, please.
Mr. Dick, I broke your grill. I'm sorry.
You broke my grill?
I'm sorry.
Grill?
I'm sorry.
Grill?
I'm sorry.
Grill?
Sorry. Hey, Doug.
Okay. Okay. I never check the eyes. God damn, Toby Fox. A Mr. Dink joke? You broke my grill? You broke my grill! This man knows everything. He knows. He knows how to get the meme and just subtly sneak it in there. Because you never expect it. Because it's not in your face. It's not like Lancer coming up to your face and telling you the meme. It's just off there in the corner. In the post game. And you don't think about it. And that way, when you do find that you broke the grill, it hits you all the harder. And it was amazing. And you did such a good job, Toby Fox. Please get a team together. Please finish this. I really want this. If this was not if this was not just a demo, if this was a full game, it could have been a Game of the Year contestant. Like, I don't know if it's going to make it into the top 5, because it is, at the end of the day, just a demo. But holy fuck, it's a 4 out of 5. I can't give it full points because Susie is an absolute bitch to me, and I hate her when she is talking stupid bitchy shit to me. But for the most part, it's a 4 out of 5, and it would be in the top 5. Let me just check my top 5. You might get a little sneak peek here, depending on what's in. But again, being a demo, I just don't think that I can go all the way with that top 5 thing. But I'm opening the file now, and we will see. We will see. So while I'm opening the file, I will stay silent for several moments for me, but only as... Oh, here we go. Right, so I've got them in the top 5, and I've reviewed those extra games. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it can. Being a demo, and what I can see on my screen, I don't think it can. I think it's good. It's real good, 4 out of 5. But as a demo, I don't think it scrapes that top 5. There's a few. There is a few on my list that it might, but it's a demo. I don't think it should. I think we should wait for Mr. Fox to get his team together and finish the game. So we will wait for Mr. Fox to get his team together and finish the game. But moving on. Alright, the second to last one is one that literally nobody gives a shit about, which is Battlefield 5. It is an average first-person shooter that nobody gives a fuck about because first-person shooters are dead, and the other one is currently running the show in terms of the both of them. EA stock is continuing to fucking plummet like a rock because of what they did with Command and Conquer Rivals basically fucking everybody over, and Battlefront 2 also fucking everybody over, and the fact that they are currently fighting the European Union to keep predatory gambling in their games targeted at children and those with addictive gambling tendencies. So fuck you, EA. And also Battlefield 5 has a Battle Royale mode because they desperately want the trend chase, and of course it has fucking microtransactions, so nobody gives a fuck about you. You get a 0 out of 5, and we're just gonna move right the fuck on. Oh boy! It's another one! It's another one! And it's got no single player campaign! It's got a Battle Royale because it's trying to copy Fortnite and get Fortnite's money. And even though you paid $60, it's got microtransactions of the special orders and the Battle Pass and a way to buy Battle Pass tiers as well in a $60 fucking game. Oh my god, Activision, you are so fucking retarded. Every year, why do you do this every year to yourself? Like, World War II had loot boxes. You added loot boxes after the Battlefront 2 controversy. You added loot boxes after everybody was ripping the shit out of them, and World War II fucking sucked and nobody liked it, and everybody was like, look at this shit. Do you remember when your granddad told you stories of him storming Normandy Beach and loot boxes dropped from the sky as a joke? And then here you are, being even more of a fucking joke, copying Fortnite in a desperate attempt to cling on to the Battle Royale genre that's already on its way out. Like, what is your problem, Activision? And coupling with this, while it's completely unrelated, but coupling with this, your release of Black Ops 4 in November came with the announcement of Diablo Immortal. How fucking... what are you doing over there, Bobby Kotick? You stupid man! But if that wasn't bad enough, not only is it just another Call of Duty with its generic first-person shooting, it's generic boots on the ground gameplay, and it's generic colour palette and generic music, because it's just another one. That's all it is. It's another one. It's nothing special. It's not better than World War II. It's not worse than World War II. It is another one, another yearly sequel. But what makes it even worse is the unbelievable content. I don't even know what you call it. At what Activision did if you got everything. So, bigger YouTubers that can splash the cash, you know, like Ninja, who's got 20 million subscribers, and it's like, oh, I play one game of Fortnite, that's 100k in my bank account from that one game, from all my sponsors and all my little kids donating to me, money, money, money. People with that level of money, ridiculous mad money, decided to do some experimentation with how greedy Activision is. And the Battle Pass has 100 tiers. It's like any other one, it has 100 tiers. And it costs some ridiculous amount to get them 100 tiers. It's about $200. So $200 for 100 tiers. That's pretty absurd. But those people found out that you can go past tier 100. This is what it means to go even further beyond. And they kept spending money because you're supposed to only go to 100, but you can go past. When does it end? How far you gotta go? And they kept spending and spending, and they found out that it went to about 948 tiers, and they spent $1,000 on completing the Battle Pass and all the shit in the shop. And that's disgusting that you let anybody spend that amount of money at Activision, and you have not put a limit on it like Nintendo, because for fuck's sake, even Nintendo isn't that fucking manipulative of its audience when it's not putting loot boxes in Animal Crossing. And when they actually do a game right, like Magikarp Jump or Pokemon Quest, they're like, hey, you spent $30, here's the diamond drill, we're literally not going to let you spend anymore because we care for your well-being. Or that Kirby game, was it Clash Royale? I don't know the one, but it was basically a boss rush, and to upgrade your armor and your hammer, you had crystal apples, but you only got like 5 crystal apples a day. But if you spent $30, you get like the big golden crystal apple tree, and they're like, okay, you know what, you spent 30, we're not gonna let you spend anymore. Here's the golden apple tree, like go nuts with it, you've already paid your money, please stop spending money. But nah, you just let anybody pay $1,000 fucking dollars. Whoosh, you're right in there. And the insulting thing is, not only are they that morally bankrupt that they'll let someone spend that money, but after you spend that money, do you think you get a gold weapon or some sort of reward? No, you get this message. You get this fucking message.
$1,000 of his real money, his own money, on Call of Duty Black Ops 4. This cannot be made up. And would you believe this is what he got? This is your reward from Activision for spending $1,000 fucking dollars in their game. He's got all of the stuff that came in the past, and then he gets this sweet little message. And you know, I can't picture ever buying $1,000 worth of Call of Duty points, spending it all, and then getting a message. Here, let's read the message. This better be the best message I've ever fucking had in my life for $1,000. Anyways, this says, reserves complete. Congratulations. You've cleaned out Blackjack's reserves. You now own every available reserve item. New reserves items will be available with the next operation. In the meantime, be sure to check back for new special orders. Thank you for spending $1,000 in our game. Hey, by the way, nothing else for you to get? be sure to just keep buying those COD points and getting those special orders, you know? Keep getting all these new stupid fucking skins for one specialist, right? I just can't picture it, man. It couldn't be me. Because if I ever spent $1,000 in a game and I got this message, I can't even fathom how I would react. I'd probably just be in shock. I would sit there with the controller hanging in my fucking lap.
Oh yeah, thank you for spending $1,000. Thank you for spending more money than you should reasonably be able to spend. Why not spend some more money on special fucking orders? Holy shit! That is actually unbelievable, Activision. But why am I fucking surprised? I'm not surprised. But god damn. And of course, all this means nothing. I mean, it means something because it just shows you how shit this game is and how desperate Activision are to grab the cash. But also, all my words mean nothing because the score is an automatic 0 because it is a $60 game with microtransactions in it. So here is your shattered fucking crystal. Now get out of my face, Call of Duty. I don't want to see you again. And last but not least is the one that I am indifferent to, or was indifferent to. And everybody, I know you're looking at it, I know you can see it, it's like, why is it not a full review? Why is it not a full review, Spyro? Well, because it doesn't appeal to me that much. Like, I see its merits, and we'll discuss them merits, but it doesn't appeal to me that much. I'm not that kind of guy. You know, you put me in Skyrim, you put me in a Dragonland. Well, of course I'm all over that. You put me in a post-apocalyptic wasteland with the stable 43 Fiora. Well, we're both all over that. It's good settings. Wild West. I don't know. I mean, I like Norse mythology. I mean, God of War was more Norse mythology and was great. So it's like, I like the Norse mythology, that's great. I like the post-apocalypse, that's great. Wild West, I mean, even Pirates, Sea of Thieves, for as bland as it was, when I was playing with friends, it was fun. It was somewhat fun. It looked colourful, and I brought this up last year, but Sea of Thieves looked good, and if they'd done it right, it would have been great, because who doesn't want to be a pirate? I mean, there's a reason why Assassin's Creed Black Flag is the most beloved in the series, because everybody likes to be a drunken Irish pirate in Black Flag and just blow shit up with cannons. So, again, you put me in the North, you put me in Sweden, in the Norse mythology with the dragons. Yeah, that's great. You throw me into the post-apocalyptic wasteland. That's great. You throw me onto a pirate ship, I can blow shit up with the cannons. That's great. Throw me into the Wild West. I mean, alright then, I guess, it's fine, it's alright, it's not my kind of setting though. Like, I'd rather be over there, like, on a pirate ship, or I'd rather be over there with the dragons, because dragons are cool, or even I'd rather be over there with Fiora, just, like, killing super mutants. Like, I mean, it's just a cowboy. Like, we're not gonna get any fantastical guns or shouts or anything. It's all shooting fire from our hands. It's a cowboy, and I've got a revolver, and that's just a bad cowboy. So it's not my thing. It's not a full review because it's not my thing. Now, as for Red Dead Redemption 2, there was a lot of time and effort put into it, and it looks very, very, very fucking nice. It looks absolutely goddamn stunning. I don't think anybody could argue with that, nor can anybody argue with the music, that it sounds absolutely goddamn stunning. The gameplay, however, and that's why I couldn't be bothered with it, is just too overly complex. By that I mean, like, if you take a simple game like Zelda or Fallout or Skyrim or anything you want. When you go to do a thing, you press a button and you do a thing, and that's what people like. It's not this 100% immersion. You're obviously, when you're like taking loot off an animal's corpse in Skyrim, you're not carving their belly open, watching your hands go into the wound and rip them apart so their guts fall out, and you rummage through them to pick up the item. No, you're obviously just snapping your fingers and the item's in your hand. It's not 100% immersive, but it's efficient and it doesn't detract from the main gameplay. This was my problem with Red Dead Redemption 2. Everything has to be over luxurious animations and overly complex ways of doing things. The biggest example is the whole getting of a good hide to upgrade saddles, pouches and such, where rather than just going out into the wild, shooting a rabbit, getting the skin upgrade complete, you have to go to the library, you have to find the book on rabbits, meticulously research the rabbit to know where its specific weak spot is, find a rabbit, shoot the rabbit in the specific weak spot or the pelt is fucked, skin the rabbit in a specific way or the pelt is fucked, mount the skin to your horse in a specific way so that it doesn't fall off or it's fucked, and then finally get it back to town. And it's just too meticulous. Like, there's no reason why you couldn't just go, rabbit, bang, magic the item into my hand, back to town. There's no reason for that. I mean, Rockstar would say, well, it makes it more realistic. That's fine, it makes it more realistic. And for people that like that realism, that's great, but at the same time, it turned a lot of people like myself off, because I would rather, again, Skyrim or Fallout style, just put the bullet in the thing, look at the thing, and get the thing into my inventory. I don't need these overly luxurious animations of me skinning the rabbit in the right way, shooting the rabbit in the right way, and mounting the pelt to the horse in the right way. It's too much. It's it is this attention to detail obsession with detail problem. And when you have an obsession with detail where every little tiny thing matters, like the horse shitting in real time and the horse's testicles swelling and contracting to determined with the cold weather, like when it's cold the horse testicles shrink. I don't care about what the horse testicles are doing. Yes, that's what horse testicles do in real life, but I don't need to watch fictional horse testicles shrinking and growing in a video game. You don't need it all. It wasn't needed. And that's why I kind of passed it up. But it's still very good. Like, from what I demoed when I was with somebody else, it plays fine. Again, it looks nice, it sounds nice. It plays fine for me, nice for others, but it's not really anything special, to me at least, and it's a 3 out of 5. But it's not a 3 out of 5, is it? Because Red Dead Online recently came out, and it is incredibly grindy, incredibly tedious, like even surprisingly, bafflingly, even more so than Fallout 76, to the point where people just don't understand, like, why. I mean, they do, but like they are starstruck with the fact that Rockstar could do such a terrible thing. Let's hear Jim's, like, shock and awe at how Rockstar could do such a thing.
Except the game ain't all that rewarding when it comes to actual in-game rewards. It's rewarding enough in that it's fun to play, but you feel like you're going nowhere when it comes to actually earning. You get 2 currencies. You've got cash, just regular money, and you've got gold bars. Your gold bars is going to be your premium currency. Right now, they don't sell those for real money, but they will. Cash can be used to upgrade stuff, buy stuff. You need it to buy food and necessities, things for your horse, new horses, horse insurance. I think horse insurance can go for cash as well. But a lot of stuff can be bought for gold bars, and, well, let's just say right now, the cash you earn is pathetic. You can do story missions all day long, and you only get, like, a few dollars here and there, basically. You know, $10 at the most here and around. I think 16 so far. Like, I played it a whole day so far. I think $16 was the most I got. When you loot bodies this time, you usually got a couple of dollars. Now it's like a couple of cents. You know, I think maybe 50 cents might have been the most I've ever seen. If that. That's a generous estimate. Here we are.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we all know why, but it's just a shame that for Rockstar, who put out a very top quality product, they've now put microtransactions in it and now weighted everything you do to be incredibly grindy unless you buy the premium currency of the gold bars, which are used for everything, like the gold bars increasing reputation, etc, 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 and also the fact that Red Dead Redemption didn't cost $60, it cost $80, so this is an $80 game now with microtransactions. So as much as people are going to be pissed off, well, them's the rules. If you're gonna make a $60 product, then microtransactions are not allowed, as they don't have a place, especially considering that Red Dead had immense corporate funding, sponsorships, and all the other AAA things like special editions. So Red Dead Redemption 2 moves from a 3 out of 5 to a broken 0 out of 5, with it being incredibly weighted to you buying the gold bars. So I am sorry, Red Dead fans, but as I say, them's the rules, and while the single player campaign's very nice, they still did a bad, and they put microtransactions in an $80 game. So yeah, that fucked it, didn't it? That fucked it all up, and a lot of people aren't happy, as you could probably guess, and a lot of people are going to 2K and complaining. But of course, this is 2K with their haunted apparition of a CEO, Strauss Zelnick, who obviously has had the famous quotes of "we can't give this away in perpetuity," and how he treats customers as a wood to chop. His words, not mine. His words, that you are wood to chop. So, yeah. So that's the rest of 2018. As I say, we've got the 3 big ones of Fallout 76, Let's Go, and Smash to do. And once they're done, we're on the top 5 and the bottom 5. So if there is anything that I may have missed or you may not have seen across this year, it's probably because I didn't play it, and there is no chance of it being reviewed now. You may, if it comes out in time, get a quick review of the remake of Katamari Damacy, but considering it's just the original game with a bit of HD paint, it won't be a big one. But you might get a little quickie of Katamari Damacy as well, but for the most part it's just going to be 76, Pokemon and Smash, and that's all that's left in this year. So we'll do Smash next, maybe. I might put the 76 one up because I'm still on the fence, because it got leaked, whether I want to put up the leak version of Smash where I'm quite salty, or if I'll just wait for everybody to get it and then be like, hey, I'm playing it now, I'm having fun, let's put the salt behind us. We'll see. But for now, thank you all for watching the rest of 2018, and after those 3 is the top 5 and bottom 5 of the year, so if you don't want to miss out on that, do feel free to hit that subscribe button, and if you like the video, then leave a like, it helps out the channel. And there are links down below to the Discord if you want to come in and have a chat with me, my Twitter if you want to see what I'm tweeting, and my Patreon if you'd like to support me further. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video.